Hey guys, welcome back to the Game War. I wanted to do an unboxing and a component review of a game that I backed on Kickstarter that I got in the mail today. I'm pretty excited. Check this out. Dark Souls, the board game. This thing is massive. I mean, it's got to weigh at least 2 pounds. This thing is gigantic, the box-wise. But you know what? I didn't want to open it until we did this together. So let's get right into it. Let's see if we can get this working properly. Oop, nope. There we go. Nice and thick.
2,000 years later.
Oh yeah, brand new. No dents on the box. Artwork's looking awesome. Get all this stuff right out of the way. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Slow and sexy like. Yeah. Ooh. So right off the bat, you die. Yeah. I don't see that right there. So apparently we didn't survive the first campaign or first mission there. Well, let's check out what else we got in here. And I'll do a component review towards the end, kind of break it all down. So you die. Ooh. Got some nice little stuff inside here. Some cards, unlike the European stuff. Union Jack in here. Ooh, some ability cards. Alright. Let's see what we got on here as well. Ooh, that's always nice. Let's see what is inside here. My dear. Oh, yes. Oh, miniatures and tokens galore. Alright, let's do this. Let's give ourselves a nice little sweet. Ooh, I love it. It's so sexy. Ooh. I love the smell of a new game, don't you? It's intoxicating. Alright, let's see if we can get these bad boys right out of here, huh? Oh my lord, these things are glorious. Look. Oh, the dragon. These miniatures are beautiful. Holy crap. Oh my god, they're so massive. Look at that. Oh. Little miniature bosses here. Oh. Put that over here. Look at these guys. Good. That's awesome. Wow. Let's put these guys down here. Look at that dragon right there. Kicking all kinds of ass. Well, no damage so far. Nothing to be glued. No wobbliness. Some people are reporting that they had to glue some of their miniatures back together, but so far, not experiencing any issues currently. Alright, let's get back in here. Why'd I close the box? Who knows? What else we got in here? Let's see. We got some adventurers. Different dice for the different levels of our heroes. Moving on. Alright. So we have our main bosses, and then our mini bosses here. Quite nice. And then our lower grade minions to fight, and our 4 adventurers. Oh, that's nice. That's nice and thick. It is. Oh, what a wonderful art book slash rule book. Now, oh, it's got some quick references on the back. I imagine we'll be opening that bad boy up a few times. Wow, these tiles are massive. I mean, look at that. That's way bigger than the Zombicide one. Wow, those are beautiful. Oh, we got some tokens. Let's check that out. That's what we got in here. What? Oh. Ooh. Some potions. Oh. Connect to your guys. We got some hit point tickers. Pretty awesome. We got some more boss. More tiles in here. What else we got in here? Oh, Oh, that's what I was looking forward to. Get this done. So we got in here, besides these extra tiles for the different scenarios, this over here, we've got our hero cards. Check that out. We got the Herald. We got here the Assassin. They love to stick together, don't they? What we got? Oh, look at that. Malfunction when it comes to disengaging. Alright, sweet. We got the Assassin, like I said. Let's get down over here. What do we have here? The Knight. I love the Knight. That's who I play for, always in Dark Souls. Currently playing Dark Souls 3. It's about 2 hours in. Dear Lord. And then the Warrior. That's pretty awesome. Now you can have a basic breakdown of what's in the box. Let's check out the individual components. So let's head down to the table. Like I showed you before, guys, right off the bat, this game's going to let you know that you have died and you're going to be dying in the future, because guess what? It's a Dark Souls game, and you're going to die a few times at least. So the first thing that comes in the box is we got ourselves our rule book. Any rule book, any typical rule books, we're going to have introductions, contents, breakdowns of bosses and mini-bosses, some cool things in the back, the Dark Souls board games, just scenario progression. Nice artwork here, which always helps with painting, right? Then it's also got your rules of campaign, setting up, sparks, adding and dropping players, dashing through the bonfire, so saving your game, all that fun stuff. Got our hero cards here. So as you can see here, we got the Warrior, your equipment, your armor, your potions, your embers, your strength, so you level up throughout the game. And these are going to, when you level up, you're going to use these cubes to fit inside these little boxes here. And then we've got the game tile, which is pretty massive. And to kind of give you an understanding of how massive it is, this is a Zombicide tile. So if I pull out a little bit here, just so you can see, you're going to see that this tile doesn't cover the full edge. So let me get this out of here so you can kind of see this a little bit better. So there is the Zombicide tile in the corner, and you've got on each side a good inch left over the Dark Souls tile. Now on the Dark Souls tile, this is how your players are going to move from these little nodes. So you can kind of plan out strategically. You also got, these are also where your enemies are going to move as well, so you kind of know their pathway. And they're going to kind of move in the same pattern, just like in Dark Souls. You learn patterns, you move through it, that way you can actually battle them up a little bit better. Inside the box that Treya showed you initially, that it was holding all the cards, is also a tray to play with the cards in the game, which is pretty awesome. So this will hold it inside the game, and then you're also going to have all your cards inside here. We got here, these are the boss movement cards, because the boss is controlled by a deck, and it never gets shuffled. When it gets to the end of the deck, you just start over, so you know the same exact strategy of how the boss is going to attack. And we got over here your item cards. It's going to be a while before you use any of these guys, just because it's going to take you a while to level up, but that's part of the game. It's fun. Let's see what else we got here. So I'm going to kind of go through briefly. We're going to start out with the heroes. So we've got the Knight here. Look at that guy. I believe this is the Herald. And they're about 30 millimeters roughly, or about 32 millimeters. I'll have to measure them, but I believe it's right about there. Warrior looks pretty awesome. Mine had a little damage on the side right here, but it's okay. I can rough it out and put some green stuff on it. Even my Assassin has a little bit of damage right there as well. Alright, so we went through the heroes. We're going to go through the basic minions. So Skull Warriors here. Fight those guys. Move on to bigger knights. There's some variations here when it comes to the Skull Captains or the Skull Fighters. You've got your crossbow guy here. Your crossbow mini boss, or I would say upgraded version of the lower minions. Then we've got our mini bosses. Which even in the mini bosses, They're really detailed. And then we move on to the granddaddy of them all, the big bosses. So, big bosses, kind of break it down. I mean, size-wise. Look at that. He's going to take out some damage with that hammer. What else we got here? I mean, these are amazingly detailed. And very little molding left over on them. I mean, the mold lines are pretty perfect. I don't see a whole lot of gaps, if any, that I'll have to fill when it comes to painting. He's going to be a fun paint. I might use him in other games as well. I did back, Kickstarter, the Massive Darkness, and they didn't have any dragons in there. Might be a fun dragon to add to it. You got your knight. I got sword. I've been seeing him walk around in Dark Souls 3 quite a bit. Scares the crap out of me, trust me. You hear him moving around, you don't want to do much. I would definitely, I mean, she's wobbly. So I would definitely glue it right here so she doesn't move as much because I just feel like she's going to snap. But that's just me. That way, just so people, if they get crazy and get angry and knock your stuff, or just something crazy happens where it falls off the table, you're not having to re-glue everything. And just make it a little more stable. Then, got the stuff that's not so sexy. We got our dice, like I showed you earlier. So the higher you level up, the more hits you get on your dice. When you first start out, you have more misses than you do hits. Go figure. A lot more dodging you gotta do using the stamina. Now that you've seen all the figures, and there's a lot of figures, I mean, this is just the core set. I mean, they keep coming, they keep coming. I don't know how many of these guys you're actually going to see or fight or survive. Oh, and just any of those people who like Hero Forge, I did my review earlier. That's my Hero Forge character, just the modern day for Zombicide. They're pretty close in size, so you could probably make your own custom knight on that website for Dark Souls if you wanted to, if you just didn't happen to like these sculpts, even though they're pretty awesome. Alright guys, well, let's take it back up for the final thoughts. So my final thoughts, I really think the Steamforged game was able to capture the essence and the atmosphere and the overall feel of a Dark Souls game. When I was playing this game, I really felt like I was playing a Dark Souls game, meaning it was hard and I felt like at every moment I might die. The miniatures are really detailed. I'm really excited to paint them. Some of my miniatures felt a little bit flimsy and I'm going to reinforce them. I wish it was a little sturdier on the base. A couple of my heroes came with some damage on them, but that's just manufacturing stuff. But at least the detail was still there. Component-wise, dice, cards, all the artwork was awesome. I think the 90 to 120 minute gameplay-wise is a little low. I think it's going to play a lot longer, especially the amount of farming that you have to do to level your character up. But overall, I love this game. It's definitely going to be added into my rotation. Sometimes you need a hard game, because we have a lot of games that are fun and easy and quick, but I really feel like sometimes you need a challenge, especially in your group, to kind of mix things up. If you're a first-time viewer, please like and subscribe down below. And as always, destroy your enemies, lay waste to your friends. And happy gaming. I'll see you around.